Welcome to the highlights of the 5th round of the World Junior Chess Championship at Pune, Maharashtra. These small pieces, just 32 of them, how much of an excitement they produce, how much of attention they produce, but at the same time, how much of a pleasure they give to those who play the game as well as those who watch the game. Well, it's heating up. At Pune, this is the 5th round. The tournament is approaching the halfway mark very soon. It's the time before the game when the opponents are talking to each other, chatting up, in a good mood, having a smile, having a laugh. It's all settling down before the 5th round here. Place full of young people, full of laughter, chatting up. Even if they are playing on the top board, fighting for the lead, they are jovial with each other. The organizers of the event getting ready to start the next round, and that's the inauguration with Nandhidhaa, trustee of Buddhibal Krida Trust, and Ashwin Trimal, a sports lover, inaugurating with the ceremonial first move on the top board. The high-pressure top board clash between Corey George, Grandmaster from Peru, versus Wei, and this is the girls' table with Adam El Shari, Sara Sadat of Iran versus Padmini Ruth, and now we see the men's board. The one who is defending with the black pieces is the Chinese Grandmaster Wei Yi. This was one of the best games of the whole tournament, full of creativity, where the Chinese player always had a better position, but the game ended in a draw. This is the second board clash between Lu Shenglai, the Chinese Grandmaster, who very impressively defeated Karen Grigorian, fellow Grandmaster from Armenia, in a very well played game.
Lu Shenglai, how was your game today and who was your opponent?
今天对局下怎么样？
我觉得过程很不轻松。
It's difficult game.
就是开局没准备上，然后中局非常的
Opening homework no work no good. Play Armenia player another choice and no play homework so no good. But middle game is good play, plan and the tactic is good play today.
And you have beaten Magnus Carlsen in the past. How did you feel after beating him?
你赢了卡尔森的感觉，有运气。
没有，我感觉很不真实。
And you got very game is very lucky and lost position, but final and is win is because this game very lucky, but confidence for myself. This game confidence game and it's okay.
And what is your aim in this tournament?
Lu Shenglai side and hoping for champion, is world champion, but another player also very strong. So long time and 8 game after. So 8 game after. So and every game, every move for fighting.
Indian national junior champion Nandhidhaa Narayanan continued his excellent form in this tournament by defeating highly rated Vladislav Kovalov, Grandmaster from Belarus, in this round. Narayanan has shown excellent form so far, and this is the second high pressure game which he has won against a higher rated opponent.
Hi, SL Narayanan, you won your game today. How was your game?
It was a tough game actually. Okay, he surprised me in the opening, but still I knew some variations. And okay, after some complications, he tried for some complications, and after that I emerged with 2 bishops against his minor piece. And I think it was slightly better for me, and I pulled.
And so yesterday you beat 25-50 Grandmaster, and today also another Grandmaster. How are you feeling?
I'm feeling good.
Feeling good. And so what's your, do you think your aim has improved? Like yesterday your aim was to improve on your final seeding in the tournament. So now your aim has improved, like top 3 finish?
Playing good games.
The first board game in the girls section. Once again a very well fought game between the Iranian WGM and the Indian WGM, producing a good clash, ending in a draw nevertheless. A tense moment in the middle game. And this is the second board clash between the Peruvian Women International Master Anne Chupitas versus Daria Pustavaitova from Russia, FIDE Master. Another tense game, another draw. The top-seeded Russian woman Grandmaster Alexandra Goryashkina, who is defending her title here, bounced back to her winning ways by defeating Vlada Sviridova, also of Russia, in a well-played game. Of course, the white pieces helped Goryashkina in this game, as from the beginning she looked to be in command. An agreed draw on the 4th board, and this is the 5th board clash between Vladimir Fedosiev and Tadia Skribal. Fedosiev, the top seed from Russia, Grandmaster, defeated the Czech International Master, and this is the clash between Navalgund Niranjan and Grandmaster Ankit Rajpara, which ended in a draw. A good result for the youngster. This is the clash between Abhimanyu Puranik from Pune, who once again had a good draw, and this is Anurag Mamal, who also had a very well played game today, but he could only draw with NR Vaisak. Harsha Bharatkoti, who is making good progress as a junior player. Arvind Chidambaram, a very talented youngster from Tamil Nadu, is having a tough time here, and he could only draw the game today. And this is the high pressure clash between Srinath Narayanan and Vidit Gujarati Grandmaster on the 7th board, again ending in a draw.
Vidit, you drew your game against International Master Srinath. How was the game?
The opening was interesting. I played a French defense, but somehow he managed to neutralize everything. In the middle game, he exchanged queens, and after that, it was pretty much equal, and which stayed the same throughout the game. So after that, it was pretty dull, but happens sometimes.
So, are you disappointed with today's result, or you are fine with it?
The result is okay, but the way the game went, I'm not so happy about it. I thought there should have been a little bit more fight, but if white is trying for draw, you cannot do much.
So, what are your plans for the next round? How are you going to get prepared for a fight for the next game?
I still feel good. I have a positive vibe, and I think the future rounds will be a little bit more interesting and more fighting.
This is the next Grandmaster from India, Sahej Grover, with white pieces. and the game ended in Sahej's favor, who had an easy time. Sahej, how did it go for you today?
Well, I played this guy from Switzerland, 2360, and okay, he surprised me on the second move. He played Budapest Gambit, which was like the first time I've been facing this line, and okay, I got a bit confused in the opening as I didn't know this idea. It was quite topical actually. A5, rook a6, rook h6. I mean, I got a bit scared actually because it looked quite dangerous. And but okay, I managed to find this idea with taking the knight and playing bishop f6, which I think later came to a position in which I had rook bishop. It was opposite color bishop, and it was 4 versus 3. And I kept on playing that position for 2 hours and hoping for him to make a mistake, because that position is I think it's not easy to win that position. So I just kept on playing, and then when he had some time trouble, I just went for it, and well, I just got lucky there.
Okay, so much happened in a single day.
Yeah.
So how is it going after 5 rounds? How will you sum up your performance here so far?
Well, apart from my yesterday's game, I would say that I'm happy with my result here.
You see all kinds of players in the tournament hall here in Pune, and this is Nguyen Barth of Netherlands with an unusual hairdo. Sayantan Das, a very solid player from Kolkata.
Sayantan, you won your game today. How was the game?
Okay, today I was a bit lucky today because I was minus in milligram probably. I played I played the opening of it, but so after that I played I just extended my bishop. That was horrible. Okay, I gone for some wrong strategy. I should play on the middle game. Somehow I miss his my active pawn got weak, very weak. I underestimated his counterplay also. After that I sacrificed a pawn for some counterplay, because if I hold the position, I think he will be better. Somehow I just sacrificed a pawn. After that he was better, I think winning. Somehow I managed to defend that position. After that we equal in game erased double rook endgame. After that I played and won. I just played in my strength. After that on, it's no problem.
Are you happy with your performance in the first 5 rounds?
Yeah, okay, I am happy. Still 13 years, still 8 rounds to go. I have tournament is there, long tournament is there. I have to do well.
Very young boy from New Zealand, Malela Raiwath, though lost his game, had a good fight. Another expatriate from South Africa, Ananta Reddy, though lost to Indian Grahesh, and this is Prince Bajaj of India, who had a good run in the initial rounds, again bounced back with a victory today. A general view of the playing arena during the high power clash, and this is PV Nandhidhaa, who scored a very, very impressive win today against International Master Arabidze of Georgia. Jaimo, the Chinese Women International Master, defeating Pratyusha Bodda of India in a well-played game. You see Galipiano versus Petroshkina clash there on your screen. And this is the Chinese Ni Shikun, who was upset by Vaishali of India in a very well-played game. Rucha Pujari, who has having a sedate time here, drew with Varga Clara of Hungary. Tarini Goyal of India, talented youngster from Delhi, drew her game against WGA Mona Khalid. And Maria Gevorgian of Armenia, woman FIDE master, who was upset by GK Monisha of India. Claudia Munoz of the United States defeated by Srija Seshadri in a well-played game. And this is a game between Shweta Gole versus Michelle Katerina, ending in a draw. Tejaswini Shagar versus Mahalashmi, again an Indian clash, ending in a draw. Varshini versus Suprita Potluri, again ending in a draw. Madhurima Shekhar of India bouncing back with a victory over her Uzbek women international master rival. Vantika Agarwal, a talented youngster from Delhi, played a very impressive game to defeat a Chinese opponent Liu Manli. Saranya, another talented youngster from Tamil Nadu, going on to defeat her Filipino women international master rival. The battles are in full cry here. You can see so many spectators, the tournament creating such a buzz.
Balázs Csonka from Hungary, how was your game today?
Well, there was a symmetrical G3 Grunfeld, and my opponent played the sideline. I tried to open the center, but it ended up in a drawn position, very symmetrical, and nearly no piece was left.
And how is the tournament going for you till now?
It's not that good, but not as bad. So I have 3 out of 5, 4 draws and 1 win. I had 3 fighting draws and 1, which today was not that fighting, but okay, I'll just try.
And you played one game with India's Nihal Sareen, the 10-year-old boy. What do you think about him? How is he as a player?
Yeah, okay, I played against him and it was a very good, interesting game. I think that he's very talented. I said to him that he's one of the most talented players I have ever seen and played against. Wow. And I hope that he will become adult world champion, not as only a kid. Because then I can say that I drew against the future world champion.
Today you played against Indian international master Shardul Gagare. How was the game?
Yeah, it was a fun-up after the opening, but I think I didn't play it so well, and then it became very, very difficult. But I think in the end he made a big mistake when he played King E6. As, my friend Robin van Kampen told me that King G4 is actually a draw, but I think it's very, very difficult position.
So 5 rounds are over. What do you think of the rest of the games?
Well, I'm just trying to take it game by game, so it's a long tournament, so it's too early to say anything.
Clara, how was your game today?
I had an easily winning position on the 19th move, but I blundered move and I had a lost position, but I made a draw.
Okay, so you are disappointed with today's result?
Yeah, really.
Okay, and how is the tournament going for you? What is your current score?
I have 3 out of 5, and it's not too bad, but I should have played more winning games.
Okay, and what is your aim in this tournament when you came here?
Well, 2 years ago, under 18, I was the shared third, and I hope I will be the same this year or maybe in the 6th.
Saina, you played today against an Indian girl and you won the game. Can you tell us how was the game?
I think the Indian girl was already winning, but she made a mistake, so I managed to recover and eventually win.
So when did she commit the mistake?
In the middle game, yeah, and yeah, she gave me chances, so that's why.
So 5 rounds are over and 8 more to go.
Yeah.
What are your expectations?
Hopefully I could land into top 10. One round at a time. No rush.
So the round 5 of World Juniors was a very interesting round. In the women's section, we had Padmini Raut on the top board with the black pieces, and she was able to draw her game, so she stays in the lead. And there were some more good results for Indians today with PV Nandhidhaa playing the second seed Meri Arabidze, who is an IM rated 2409. She was able to beat her higher rated opponent. So Nandhidhaa PV also moves into the lead with 4 points. More good news for the Indians was brought by Vaishali, who was able to beat the very strong Chinese player Ni Shikun, and she is now on 3.5 points. And even GK Monisha was able to beat her higher rated opponent Georgian Maria from Armenia. So in short, the Indian women players, Indian girls did excellently today, and we can witness them taking the top boards tomorrow.
Coming to the boys section, the leader after the fourth round was Corey Jorge of Peru, and the Grandmaster Corey Jorge was held to a draw by Wei Yi, the Grandmaster from China. So the leaderboard has changed now. We have 3 joint leaders, and the good news is that one among them is Indian International Master SL Narayanan, and he today again created an upset. He's on a roll. He beat Grandmaster Kovalev Vladislav of Belarus, and he has moved to joint lead along with Lu Shanglei of China and Corey Jorge of Peru. Among the other Indians in the fray, we had Vidit Gujarati being held to a draw by Narayanan Srinath of India himself. Then there was Shardul Gagre, who lost his match to Benjamin Bock of Netherlands. Another Indian who was able to reach 4 points to follow the leaders was Sehaj Grover, with a resounding victory over Gaviller Gabriel of Switzerland. So looking forward to the 6th round and some great and exciting chess.
I would like to tell the viewers that Erwin here has beaten world-class players like Gata Kamsky, Efimenko, I guess even a lot of players about 2600, and he has
came well prepared.
and in fact he has played against Vishwanathan Anand, Vladimir Kramnik, and all the top guys. And let me remind you, he beat Magnus Carlsen as well in 2006, I guess.
It was 2004-ish.
2004,
yeah,
okay.
Yeah. But he was already not that bad, I can tell you. But yeah, I beat him in 2004, and then in 2006 I thought, well, he came to Wakenzee, and I thought that, well, judging from our previous game, I would probably stand a pretty good chance again. But then he beat me in 2 hours or something. And after that, it's been downhill. Yeah.
Okay. So one of your, I think, biggest achievements, as far as I could see, was that you were the second of Topalov in his World Championship match with Vishwanathan Anand. And can you just tell us about your experience, how it was working for such a world-class player?
Well, especially during the World Championship, that's a very interesting experience to be part of such an event.
Right.
Because I have to be realistic at this point. I can probably be pretty sure that I will not play such a match myself. So, but to be part of such a big thing where you feel that the whole chess world is watching this match, and the way we prepared for it, I mean, I spent about 2-3 months in Bulgaria in this period preparing for the match, and we were really very close as a group. So it's a very interesting process to be part of. And yeah, it's one of the highlights definitely in my chess career. I look at it. I look back at it very. Although the result was probably a happy one for everyone here, but we were not that happy back then. Yeah.
So it was a very, very satisfying day for many of the Indians. The 5th round has produced joint leaders in both the open section and the girls section. And in both of those groups, there are Indians joining the other countrymen in lead. It was an extremely, extremely impressive day for Sunilda Laina Narayanan, who is doing very well here. At the same time, not to forget that on the women's side also, we have our horses to bet on. Let's see how this tournament is going to further progress for Indians who are here. Stay with us. Let's catch with each other tomorrow.